could have done. 'Cause sitting right there under the shade, like around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock when the sun's going down, it's not too crazy hot. Yeah, bro. I really sound like a country boy, ain't I?
Welcome back, people, to the
Gotta go
Slackin'
find
Off
yourself some
podcast. I'm your host, Crawler, and we're back again with Goody and Glizzy, as always.
Hey, yo.
I'm a real southerner now.
Yeah, we sent him. If it's funny, he says southern, but we sent him up north.
I woke up my cat with that noise.
Yeah.
But yeah, Glizzy is not here at in this central portion anymore. He's up north.
I'm up north. By
that
up
means-
north, I mean still in Florida.
But that means he's got He's got stories to tell at this point.
Yes, sir, I do.
So then,
What do you want to hear first?
I don't just pick one, I guess. I mean, I could tell you about
I saw
how...
a squirrel lose his balls.
All right. I don't know why. It's
Like
still
so-
funny.
domesticated squirrel?
Yes.
No, a flying squirrel, baby squirrel. I can send you guys a picture in a little
Is
bit
it-
if they're still out.
Is it her
Of the full
squirrel
surgery?
or is it?
No, it's a boy squirrel.
No, I'm
I
saying
don't
is
know
it?
how a girl would lose his balls.
No, I'm saying is it?
We live in that day and age.
Is it?
Yes, it is. They're
Bethany's
her squirrels. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
So-
So they lob the balls off that squirrel.
Yeah, because she only had the one squirrel,
Mhm.
and so I guess somebody at work ended up getting rid of their other squirrel, and she took it.
Okay.
And I guess it's not getting to the point where he's like attached like a backpack, and they don't want another squirrel baby in the family, so they neutered it.
Baby. Time to take the
I'm
balls.
telling you, bro. I got to watch like a little bit of the process. So when you're putting a dog under for surgery,
Mhm.
just like regular people, they have a mask and you kind of put it over there, kind of like laughing gas, but really strong.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to simplify it. Like when you're at the dentist, you feel loopy when they put the laughing gas. You're like, oh, whatever. It's like that, but instead of making you feel loopy, you actually get knocked out.
Yeah.
So it's like a little mask supposed to fit most dogs' noses. It literally fit inside of it.
Mhm.
So you just covered the entire squirrel with anesthesia, and the thing was out in seconds.
Okay. Real
And
quick.
then they proceeded
Now,
to
this
like
is the
lay it
first time I ever
spread
have to
eagle
do-
and cut its balls off.
This is the first time I'm ever going to have to do this. Let me pause real quick, and we'll see you after the interim. All right, we're back. I'll put some snazzy little elevator music or something there for a couple of seconds.
So what was that all about?
No, you can put
Oh,
the
good
Castle
horsey.
Crashers vendor
Oh,
music.
you're so nice. I'm petting a horse right now for you guys that want to know.
Castle
Oh, you're
Crashers vendor
so
music.
cute.
Yes.
Just put the little like the record scratch, and then the Castle Crashers vendor music. All right.
Yeah, so the freaking squirrel that was getting his balls cut off. Oh, hey, buddy. Sorry. This horse is
Shave the
adorable.
squirrel's balls.
Yeah, so she had
Did
to
you
like
get to
shave
see
the
the
area and
balls?
stuff like that. Yes, they were like little grains
Raisins.
of rice.
Oh.
Little grains of rice.
Raisins.
Brad was also
I've
telling
seen
me
some squirrels with some fat nuts,
some
okay?
fat nuts.
Like big fucking fat nuts.
Did I ever mention squirrel
Exactly.
fishing on the podcast?
Squirrel fishing?
Yeah.
Can't say you have.
Squirrel, I thought you said squirrel fetish.
No, squirrel fishing. Basically, there's these kids in my neighborhood. Like, I used to take the public school bus, so I used to sit on I used to wait at the bus stop every morning and all that. I knew some of the kids in the neighborhood. I'm not the most social of people, obviously. So when I'd see them at times, they would throw fishing line with an acorn tied to it, not a hook, and they would throw it into a tree. And when they'd get a tug, because there's a squirrel in the tree, they'd yeet the fishing line and send the squirrel flying across the sky.
That's
That's so cruel. That's so cruel. It's so funny.
And like I'm sitting at the bus stop, right? I'm getting ready to go. It's 5th grade, like, and then they go, "You ever go squirrel fishing?" And I'm like, "Excuse me?" And
Excuse me?
and they tell me about it. I'm like, why would I be doing what's the point? And then I see them after school. They just whoosh, and a thing goes flying across the sky. I'm like, what the hell? So I just started walking home. I'm like, I'm not gonna interact with these people.
Yeah,
That was the
so
first time I've ever gone. Yeah,
that
no,
would
these
be
people not worth
kind
it.
of freaking funny.
It's kind of like
Yeah,
a.
and then
That's
sorry,
fucking
what?
hilarious.
It's like cruel and unusual punishment towards the squirrel.
But it's kind of funny though. Oh, so like on top of that, right? On top of seeing a little flying squirrel get his balls taken out, I also saw like 4 other brave soldiers get their balls taken.
Moment of silence for the soldiers. Fallen
Yeah,
Brigade.
like
What were their names?
3 dogs.
What were their names? What were their names? Remember
I
them
can't
at all?
remember
Name
some of
them.
them. I think one was Titan. He's not so. The squirrels was Mr. Macho, which is he's not so macho anymore.
Mr. Macro.
Mr. Macho is Mr. Macro.
Mr. Micro. There we go. Micropeen. Bro,
Micro-weenies.
Brandon, Travis and I were
Sir.
laughing so hard earlier because of what happened during one of the recordings.
Oh, in Super Animal Royale?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we
My
yeah,
guy
we have our
dro-
title for it.
we do. It was what Super
Oh,
Animal
I
Royale.
also
Yeah, Super Animal
I
Royale moments
also-
that make me cream my jorts. No, make my jorts stiffen.
that no, it was Super Animal Royale moments that make my pants stiff.
Does they make my socks or pants? Your mic
Pants.
cut out for
Pants.
me. Pants, okay.
Super Animal Royale that makes my moments that make my pants stiff.
It's freaking hilarious, bro. I wish I could play with it on my laptop. I haven't even checked to see if my laptop has charge.
I'm writing down the title. It's a,
So you don't forget it.
so I don't forget it again. Because I was about to put
That is such a smitty title.
You said pants, I said jorts.
jorts.
Afterwards.
Yeah, make my jorts
I said
stiff.
Super Animal Royale to make my jorts stiff.
I don't know why we found that. And then Travis over here on the Ice Kingdom drops the hard R.
Oh, I did not drop hard R. I said it with an A.
You said it with the A. That's right.
I said it with an A. I
That's
didn't mean
hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
But,
Travis
it
is like,
was
oh,
a
yeah.
great joke.
You got a
It was a
PewDiePie
short
bridge
joke.
moment.
Not quite.
No, not quite. He was just talking. You were making
I
a
didn't
joke.
call someone the N word.
Yeah,
I
he
just said it as a joke, like in
No,
passing, like
yeah, like he was.
No,
just,
I get it, bro. I get it.
Yeah, he was
I
joking.
honestly forget the joke. We'll have to go back and watch it.
Roll back the footage. Scroll back.
We'll keep it as a clip.
I was gonna say, like, if we never use it, we
YouTube
could at
short
least have it as like, yeah, as
Oh,
like
I mean-
unused footage.
I'm gonna use it, but I'll keep the uncensored footage.
Right.
Cause that was funny. Cause all of a sudden Travis goes, "Oh wait, no, that's not. We're gonna have to. Never mind. Didn't notice."
Yeah, I was like,
I'm
wait,
sorry. I say this too
wait,
passively in conversation that I forgot.
No, he said that I didn't notice. I'm like, notice what? And I sat there for couple of seconds going, "Oh wait, you said."
Oh wait, you for real just went.
And we were dying. Good funny moments. That's why I wanted to. That's why I wanted to put Super Animal Royale moments that make my pants stiff. Which is what I said after Travis made the comment of like, he goes, "Oh man, your character's thigh highs are great." And I'm like, I know, they keep me edging.
No.
he said he walks a
yucky.
certain way to make them edge.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Want
And
to say
the-
hi to the fans, Jilly?
I said I gotta keep myself moist for battle.
Can you guys hear the dogs?
No, can you hear
No.
the dogs in my house?
No.
My
You won't be
niece's
able to
dog
hear
is
them, bro.
I'm like literally face
the
to face
siren
with two of
dog.
the big pups.
Yeah, you won't be
I
able
love
to
you
hear.
guys, but I'm sitting down.
You won't be able to hear Bo, so I'm not even gonna mention it.
He's too quiet. I
I
miss
mean,
Bo.
when Tristan and
homie's
Montana were
gone.
here, he was going like, no, he was doing the inverted sneeze thing.
That?
Yeah, like the inverted sneeze. And Mom's
Yeah,
like,
I know what it
and
is.
Tristan's like, that's when the dog is too happy or too sad. I'm like, no, he's just literally
No, he's just-
sneezing, but backwards.
It's like when you're trying to clear your throat. It's like, but
Yeah, like the,
oh, it's like dogs can't really do that, so they kind of just do it backwards.
they
just
sneeze backwards.
Yeah, like that. It's kind of cool.
It's weird.
Speaking of
It's
dogs
weird,
being
but
cool,
it's neat.
freaking, I saw the most beautiful golden retriever today. I mean, silk smooth fur. I mean, oh my god, it was like could have been a model. Thing was
Neat.
freaking
That's
beautiful.
how Allie was back before she got
Her hair
sick.
fell out.
Disease.
Yeah,
And she got all
like,
slimy.
Dude, when she was a puppy, she was like one of the most beautiful dogs I've ever
Dude,
seen.
I remember the first
It
time
was
I
a
went over to your
golden
house.
retriever and German Shepherd mix.
Yeah, Allie was an awesome dog. But just,
Like-
you go to pet Allie and
Oh,
she's all
she's a-
slimy, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, well, she got too old. And that poor girl. It's
Secreting slime.
just like where we lived, there was just a bunch of shit, and like anytime she would go out, she would
Pierce.
get fleas and shit. And like even like when we treat the yard, it just looked like she would get awful. And we'd bathe her every week. We gave her skin treatments and medicine and shit like all the time. Both like all the dogs, because all
Yeah.
of them started to get that. She just
Hey,
had it
yo,
the
was
worst.
that a frog over there?
That's how we
It's a
knew that it
frog.
was. That's how we knew that it was like the
Great
place we were
keeping on
living,
topic.
because all three of the dogs
Sorry.
started developing that kind of rashy skin. It's just
Mhm.
Allie had the worst reaction to it.
Sad.
Like the back half of her looked like a naked mole rat, which I mean that's just
I mean, she could have very easily been allergic to fleas.
well, which I think she was like very like severely, but I guess the other dogs must have been too, if that's the case, because the other dogs started to get the exact same thing she got. It starts right at the base of the tail, and then it just
And then-
kind of expands more and more, and they
Yep.
kind of just like, and they keep biting at it and itching
Become
it and
ucky
shit.
yucky.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's just like a
And then
yeah,
it
and it
just kind of
becomes
starts tearing
gross.
skin after a while.
Which like
Yeah.
we tried like so many
Yo,
different.
Brandon over here diagnosing
treatments
dead
and
dogs. Cool.
Yeah,
I'm
poor
not
Allie
diagnosing-
girl.
Speaking of dead dogs,
Oh.
I
brother,
miss Allie girl.
this
Uh,
freaking
I'm sorry.
sucks. So my luck today was terrible. So
nice.
I so at the
Just
vets,
keep it.
I was
Just
at
keep
a,
it in your head. It's all a part of the job. There goes doggo.
yeah. So
It
the
happens.
past 3 days that I've been working, the first day I got to like go into no rooms. Like you know how you get sent to a room and then a doctor and then a vet tech come in and start talking to
Yeah.
you about the dog and stuff like that. Well, I kind of shattered. I went into one of those rooms and just kind of stood there and watched and just listened and observed. Like I didn't go into one at all during day one. Day two, I don't even remember. I did one, but I don't remember what it was about. Then today, which is day three, brother, well, I'm telling you, my luck was just shot. It was just terrible. I pull up, I'm like, all right, let's go talk to this person. Dealing with euthanasia. Oh, let's go talk to this person. Dealing with euthanasia. All right, let's talk to this person. Totally deaf. I was like, okay.
F.
Entirely deaf. She couldn't understand a single lickety splick of English, bro.
The
We
person.
literally had a
even
notepad.
read lips?
Literally had a notepad and wrote everything down, so we could communicate by
Damn.
writing.
Oh, dude, so she had to communicate like fucking Kimiko from The Boys. Like a
I don't think that's
mute.
the-
That sucks.
I don't think that's the best comparison to make. The person who gets her
Or the old lady,
bones
bless her
ripped
heart, her
apart.
dog
Yeah, no,
her
but she
little cat
communicates
was like
with
10.
notepad.
Yeah,
and
she
her
does.
phone.
Dude, you know how like the ending of that comic is? Like
No.
how just like upsetting that, not that upsetting, but like how the boys, that kind of ending to that series is in the comic book form.
No,
So
I'm trying not to spoil
well,
that shit.
as of right
It's like I've been
now
watching the
though,
movie or
like
the show.
yeah, well, like apparently they're kind of straying from the comic books quite a bit right now with the boys.
Well, the reason why is because the comics are way more fucking extreme.
Well, true.
For
Like,
instance,
did you see with
the
Soldier
scene
I
Boy?
thought the
with
boys was already extreme as is.
Oh, it is,
for
but
instance,
the
the
comic is
scene with
worse.
Starlight in the Deep at the very beginning, where he basically makes her suck his dick to like get into the Seven. In the comics, it was all of the men of the Seven.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Homelander, the Deep, Black Noir, and
A-Train.
Translucent,
Oh,
like
A-Train's
and A-Train,
yeah.
or like whoever was in the Seven in the comics. But like it was like everyone like raped her in the comics. So obviously they weren't gonna do that on the show.
Yeah, no. Well, like with Soldier Boy, right? They had this
Soldier
thing.
Boy.
I think he had to do something similar, or like he did something similar with Homelander for a bit because he's like a beta male. In the comics.
Well, from what I know,
No,
so far,
Soldier Boy, his in the show, his character is completely changed. Like he's up
okay.
there. Like in the comic books, he's nowhere near Homelander's power, and in the show, they're making him like stronger than Queen Maeve. So
Well, they're
I've
making
never
him
watched
out to be,
boys. I feel left out.
they're making him like a
they're
rival.
making him out
almost.
to be like the person who was like the closest in power to Homelander, and he had died. At least they thought that he did. Spoilers, by the way. They,
Yeah, let's
they
preface
were
this.
trying
Yes,
to find
there's
what
probably
had
going to be
killed
spoilers
him.
for the boys coming in.
They were trying to find out
Thanks.
what had killed him.
Brandon, to be honest, you probably won't be able to watch the boys until you're
James
like my age
probably just
anyway.
like flashed on screen like a little.
Brother, I
time
could watch it
skip
next
through.
year. It's only rated R. 17 and up, homie. I'm
It's
legally
honestly
allowed to watch
sometimes worse than a rated R movie.
it. Yeah. it
Yeah.
happens.
Like
Honestly,
Ugh.
it's so crazy.
it is graphic. I'm surprised they didn't
I
put
want
the
to
whole.
watch it so bad.
I'm surprised they didn't put the
Where are
whole
you
like.
at in the show?
What type of graphic?
Me?
Like, we talking about just like blood and gore, or just like
No,
Like,
like
super explicit?
full
everything.
everything. Like full frontal,
got you.
flying in the air, just complete horizontal
There's a dick in
dance.
the first
I say, 'cause
episode.
Yeah,
like
There's a penis in the first episode.
Yep.
that's poggers. I'm saying, because if
translucent
you want to go graphic, brother, I've watched a dog's intestines go out of its body a couple days ago. All right.
gore. It's not the gore. It's just so much like there's just a ton of random horizontal dance, and
Oh, my first-
Homelander
the,
drinking a lot of milk.
I love
Oh yeah,
milk
Homelander's
so much.
crazy fuck.
Dude, he's
Like,
God.
does he
It's
drink
so
milk more than me?
yeah, it's straight from the source.
He'll make you not want to.
He'll make you want to stop drinking milk.
Look at he'll make you want to stop drinking milk.
It's
Not
That just
cat.
says,
it's
Not
not
boy,
cat.
you need to cut the crap.
He makes you make like the
God.
next time you look at a cup of milk, you'll be like uncomfortable.
I need to drink my tea.
I want to make some tea.
Dude, Homelander, man, he's kind of like on the sense of Dio, but I just actually avidly hate Homelander. It's not so much like, oh, he's a cool villain. No, I just hate him. I just hate
He's a
Homelander.
shitty superhero.
But it's like, it's not the concept of like evil Superman. He's like actually generally a character they built, which is nuts. It's
Right,
good
he's
in that
really, like,
sense.
his
He's
own
just,
character.
Oh my god, okay, I totally forgot about this.
bro.
Oh, have you guys seen the season finale for Kenobi?
No,
Yeah.
Ah,
bro. Dad and I,
Dude, it
dude,
was
we were
so
so
good.
tired last night.
It
Dad
was
and
so
I.
good, yeah.
I've been
James, you might
tired
need
for
to leave
4
the call.
days. Bullshit.
Okay, Travis, I'm gonna text you something that was like is my headcanon right now. I'm hoping this is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I might watch this. Might watch it after this. I don't know how. It depends on how Dad's doing.
I called the ending of that episode. What? I've got 2 overlays for some reason.
Oh. But see, now you know how we were talking about one thing, like the things they probably won't add to the boys. They probably won't add when when a person goes to collect like Homelander's
No way.
giving him the suck, their head
Wait, what? I'm
explodes.
sorry.
No, I was just filling the time. What I was saying was, there's a scene in the comic books where Homelander gets the a little sloppy, and when he finishes, it's just so powerful, the goo, that their head explodes when it leaves. Like, it's like bullets coming out instead of just normal goo. So the whole person's
Goopy.
brain explodes. It's honestly, it's kind of disturbing. Just a little bit. Let me see.
Okay, so Travis, what do you think about what I sent you?
I don't know about that. That's a bit of a stretch.
I know it's a bit of a stretch, but
Because it showed
Come
her
on.
backstory in Fallen Order.
did it?
Yeah.
Man, I need to replay that game when I come home.
Yeah, it showed like how she like went to
She
the
came to be.
dark side, and then yeah, like what she did. Yeah, it showed her.
Dang. Would have been pretty cool though. So freaking have you
The
guys
whole
I
reason
know
that
James
the
has heard of
second
it.
sister, the whole reason the second sister fucking hates her is because she was the Padawan, and Seer Jinda was the master, and then Seer Jinda got captured and fucking ratted them out.
That's right. That's right.
That's why she was pissed.
That's right. Yep. Okay. Now. Yep. Although it would have been really cool. You're right.
It would have been cool, but like,
Trying to
which
So-
it would have been really cool because they're doing I think they're entertaining doing a live action Fallen Order show with
I hope they get the mocap dude. Or the
Calhoun
dude who did.
Mahonigan or
Yeah.
whatever that fuck his
Calvin.
name is.
I don't remember his name. Yeah.
No, it's
So I know
Calhoun
James is
Mahonigan or whatever the hell.
Mahonigan. That's a funny name.
Mahoganogan.
Yeah, I know
Mahogany.
James has heard of it, but have you heard of the
Wait, I
game
said it right the
Simulacra?
first time?
I don't know.
I said it right the first time? You don't know?
Dude, I don't know.
Travis.
Whatever.
Anyway, I know James has heard of it, but have you heard of the game Simulacra?
What?
The game Simulacra.
No.
Oh,
It's not bad.
okay. Don't look up into it. I think that'd be a fun game for you to play on the podcast. Not on the podcast,
Okay.
on the channel.
I've seen it before.
It's really cool. So like, it's a horror puzzle game. It's based on like you're this detective and you get given a secret case on a
That's
phone.
Simulacra 2.
About that's the one I'm thinking about. I didn't say Simulacra 2, did I? Sorry. Yeah, so Simulacra 2, you're like a detective, and as your first case you're given this phone.
What the hell?
And dude, I'm telling you, it's freaking, the game's cool.
I just heard my voice twice because I was so loud, or I heard it through Brand's mic. But apparently, Homelander eats a baby in the comic books.
That's freaking awesome.
What the hell?
That's not uncharacteristic of
Oh
him,
my
is it?
god!
I guess not. Crazy
I found
fuck.
the image.
He's eating a baby?
He's eating a full baby.
Send it. I want to see it.
It's here. I'm gonna put it in the podcast thing. Where's it?
Excuse the fuck me.
I don't
there,
think that dude
look.
go to that
You can see him in the comic book literally eating a baby, 2 babies. He's ripping
So,
one in half.
Nice.
I remember nothing about your wife.
Rips apart and eats a baby. The most alpha male move. I remember nothing about your wife.
Thanks for popping those on YouTube incidentally. I don't think that was on accident, homie.
What?
You just need to
Oh.
read. Did you not read the bottom text?
No, I was
Idiot.
I was looking literally at the baby
This is like-
being snacked on, like a Dorito chip.
Reminds me of like the Illuminati cult shit of people saying that like they eat baby like remains.
Mm-hmm.
for like the stem cells.
This man ate my baby.
This man ate my son.
My other son ate this
ate
man
my-
to avenge his brother.
I love how there's lore to this meme. Next up on game theory, who
Oh my
really
God.
ate this man's son,
Brandon,
sir?
today I found out that there was lore. There's lore on the really out of pocket dude on Instagram and TikTok. The dude is just like, today's topic, slavery.
Slave.
That guy. So apparently that dude's like schizophrenic.
For real?
According to a video I watched, like that, apparently this dude is like actually like really fucked up in the head, and the quote from him, which one was it? Oh, here's my gas can. My brother Josh blew himself up with his 2 children. That statement was real.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of the clips that we see are him like talking out of context, but when you watch the full clips, he's actually like talking about some shit that does not make sense at all, but it makes sense to him. And
Okay, yeah. No,
and people
flower.
were saying that their friends who were diagnosed with schizophrenia, like when they're going through psychosis, they talk like that and just say out of weird shit. And in one of the videos, he explained that he uses the Ernie doll as a way to project the his past traumas and emotions onto the Ernie doll, and and basically use the Ernie doll to tell the stories of what happened to him as a kid, as a way to tell the story and not and kind of like desensitize yourself and not trigger any PTSD. It's a really interesting form of therapy, actually.
Oh yeah, schizophrenia is a real interesting form of therapy, guys. You heard it here.
No, the fucking doll
Oh, that would make a lot of sense.
projecting your like. So say I'm your therapist, and I give you like a doll or like a little stuffed animal, and I tell you to say like what happened to you, like whatever traumatic experience it is that you're in the fucking therapy office for. Tell the story as if it happened to the doll instead of to you, and the way that if you talk about it differently like that, it sort of desensitizes your brain to the details, and avoids triggering PTSD responses.
That's cool. Hey guys,
If that makes more
new
sense.
lore just dropped.
But yeah, I just sent the video to you.
How to cancel schizophrenia confirmed.
I was actually thinking about buying all 6 stages of The Caretaker on vinyl.
What?
You don't remember what The Caretaker is? The like 11-hour
yeah,
like
yeah.
schizophrenia fucking like it's like 6 hours
The
or some
dementia
shit.
or whatever, yeah, the 11-hour dementia tapes.
But you can get all 6 stages on vinyl. I want them.
I don't. The thing's scary, bro. Did you and Tristan ever actually finish it and listen to it?
I listened to like a good 2 hours of it.
Should have listened to it in class. Just,
I would not have been able to get any work done, dude.
I know, you're just freaking dissociating in the middle of class.
My brain's just melting.
Yeah. You're quite literally dying, and then everyone in class is just like, oh, that's just Travis being Travis. Don't pay no attention to this guy.
So you know the that exposed nerve meme that I sent you a while
I
ago?
love
with,
that
like,
meme, bro.
both men? that's the scream from that is apparently from one of the stages of the caretaker.
Man, I'm still
Which
trying to
doesn't
find that
surprise me.
comic book cover.
What?
So I'm still
Huh?
trying to find that comic book cover I was telling you guys about with Homelander.
Thank you.
I'm over here, I'm
appreciate
zoning
it,
out, I'm just trying to
homeboy.
find it, but I can't. I don't know where it is. It's like a... whatever. You were saying something? About,
We
like...
said something.
True crime is like the best shit on YouTube.
I
I
somehow
think I've said that before on the podcast.
said what?
That YouTube true crime videos are like amazing.
I don't even know what that is. Wait, true
True
crime?
crime? Yes.
Oh, of course I know what true crime. I heard true crime, and I'm like, brother, is that like some Amazon thing I don't know
No,
about now? Did me becoming Amish like destroy my sense of normality? You know, being out here in the dark is kind of scary.
In the dark.
Love in the dark, in the dark. Oh,
So, have y'all ever watched the show Pawn Stars?
yeah.
No, but I have
Not
seen it.
much, but I.
Did you know that
Yeah.
show's like, it's not like fake. Like the customers that come in are real and they are paying the money. But did you know that like the prices that they settle on and like the haggling is all for show and it's bullshit?
Ah.
Like
I mean,
like when they come into the
makes sense,
shop,
actually.
they basically have to be like prepared for the camera on like what to say, because in like when you think about it, every single time somebody comes into that fucking shop with something from like 500 years ago, that bald asshole knows something about it. He knows like all about it.
Yeah,
And it's because he does his research beforehand. Because like when they show up with the shit, he's not like pulling all of that information out of his asshole as soon as he sees it, which I just never thought about, like how he would just pull up all of this information, like while looking at it.
I mean, I never really
But no,
thought.
and also whenever they're trying to like find out the true value, and they're like, I've got a guy. They've just always got some fucking asshole 20 minutes away, just waiting to be called. And sometimes they bring in like celebrities. So like there's no way that like
This random ass hat knows a lot about this Adam. So we're gonna go
Thank
bring
you,
him
Steve
in.
Carell.
What? Still what?
well, like they'll bring in people who
Steve
like
Carell
actually
was on
do know, like
Pawn
they'll
Stars.
bring in people who actually are. Oh yeah, I remember that episode.
Did you guys ever watch the one like the storage bin auction show?
Yeah, Storage Wars.
It was Storage Wars.
yeah.
Did you guys ever watch that?
I had a $2 indie game on the Xbox 360 that was like a shitty version of that.
Of course you had it. You were a slut for the Xbox Indie Store.
Ho ho!
It's so true. I was in the middle of taking a bite of a cookie. You made me laugh.
Well, he's got a tear going down one eye. It's true. Is he stuffing his face with cookies?
Like, you're literally so
I
right.
was trying not to spit out the cookie.
Dude, if it would have been my luck, Brandon says that I would have inhaled the cookie and choked, and you would have heard it live on air.
Well, I took a small bite.
Caught in 4K.
I don't take humongously big bites of food.
Well, I'm a big boy. I got a large mouth. You understand?
Pussy. Bus.
Oh, I thought you said the other one. Did you call him Travis?
No. Bus.
I
I
thought you
said the
said
B
pussy.
word.
Yeah, I thought he was calling you
Bungle. Bungle.
Bungle.
I called him a bunger.
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 Dude, it was
Bunger.
It was 82 degrees again in the laser room. It's been like
Oh,
a couple
shut
of
your
days.
Mouth. I walked outside and it was 104 degrees out. I don't want to hear it.
Bro, you do understand I'm sitting next to machines that are giving off that heat normally. So the ambient room temperature by the thermostat is 82 degrees and not by the laser that can cut you in half.
That's crazy, man. I could get kicked in half just by standing out here. I could be dying right now.
You really can't.
Pro tip.
I'm pretty sure a horse could kick me in half.
No.
Not in half, but it would hurt.
It would hurt. There'd be a big bruise and and a couple broken ribs, but you wouldn't be in half.
Depends on where you get
how
hit.
much they kick me, and if they kick me while I'm down, because horses are vile creatures and have no intent for showing mercy.
You were just petting a horse.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's a real
They
Chad.
have big peepees.
They do. I want to go see it.
Touch one. Touch it.
That's no.
Live on air, caught in 4K.
I'll take a picture for you, Travie Patty.
Here, so you can look at. So Travis can sit there like
Just
Wolverine.
So you can look at horse pee-pee. Yeah.
You can sit there in the bed like Wolverine.
I do. Where's that?
Bro, send it to me. I wanna Photoshop that.
You're gonna Photoshop the picture of the horse dick?
Yeah, put it in the frame that Wolverine's holding when he sits there in bed. I like to sit here and take a look at these old memories. Just as a horse cock. Nothing more, nothing less.
All the important stuff. You know the deal.
You know the deal, sweetheart.
I do have a sweetheart.
Okay. Where's the thingy?
It probably tastes like candy. Okay, so I noticed something. The smell of burning dog flesh is really weird.
Hey, yo, Tristan, what's up?
Oh. You came at an awkward
Go to the
time.
door.
Are y'all recording right now?
Yeah, we're 37 minutes.
Yeah.
in.
Oh my god. That's all I want to say.
That's it.
I'm gonna go buy
You're not gonna add any sort of context.
Yeah, I love you all.
Wait,
Just
what did he
don't
say?
get
I
You're not
didn't
even
even
gonna
hear
stay
him.
for longer?
I guess he's just over here for now. Hey, he just left. He did the little moan, left, and then now.
Wait, he's at
Wait,
your
so is
house.
he
then.
in your room?
Yes, he was in my room.
Why is he not staying?
Why is he not? What?
I don't know. I just asked him. I think he's gonna talk to mom for a little bit and then come in. I'm I'm so confused.
I said, well, you better hurry. Because
Yeah.
he can talk to your
getting
mom all night.
impatient.
She stays up till like 2 a.m.
Exactly.
He needs to get his ass in here.
Exactly. But he left before I could
See,
go.
we
Bro,
know
what?
a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Farmers.
Go out there and tell him that my butthole is ready for him. He just needs to come and get it.
I don't know if I'm gonna say that in front
Come and
of
get it.
in front of mom.
In front of my mommy.
Well, mom is more sensitive to that than than everyone else.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like when I went to type Super Animal Royale to ask Travis if he wanted to play, and I put Super
Yeah,
Animal
it's done.
Royale,
He said, yeah, he put Super Bowl Royale.
and he goes both.
At the same time.
So now it's so now in my not Discord but OBS sources it just says
Oh, what the
Super
freak?
Anal.
There's a plane. That's
No one's gonna
plane?
understand when I
Super
hop.
anal.
No one's gonna understand when I hop into OBS. Turn it on. It just says Super Anal.
Is that a plane?
That's where that's really what
Yeah, that's a
sauce
plane.
stands for. Super anal raw.
Monday night.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. I'm
That doesn't
retarded.
spell sauce, you idiot.
That spells
Sack
star.
of garbage, you stupid piece of.
That's from a different game.
If you put an S, it's Super Anal Raw Sunday. SARS.
SARS?
The disease.
The disease. I rode the same train of thought, broski. When
That's
two
what I
great
did it
minds think
for.
alike, they think about diseases.
It's Super Anal Raw. Think about men. Big men.
Going in, grr.
Sometimes I sit in times of trouble. Mother Mary
A
calls to
homie
me,
Mary speaks to me.
speaking words of wisdom. Rub a 3.
Rub me, please.
Travis over there
When I
seething as we're
find
messing with the
myself
Beatles.
in times of trouble, homie Mary
He's full
calls
Arthur
for
Fist over
me,
there.
speaking words of
Only Castle
homie.
Crashers.
What
Vibe with me. I want to freaking make fun of Let It Be just to bother Travis now. It seems like it wouldn't bother him, but still.
It's not bothering me because I'm kind of tuning it
know.
out.
As usual, whenever I talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
things are going down here.
Man.
We're falling
Keeper Real
apart.
just said yeah. Keeper Real just agreed. Low key, that was
Oh no,
uncalled
we
for.
peaked. We're falling apart. Head
You
disc.
know,
Nah,
I
it's
could
okay.
really go inside
We
right
love
now.
each other.
I'll be honest. I feel like I'm being eaten by mosquitoes out here.
You might be.
I wouldn't be surprised if I die tonight.
I doubt you would. You're a
I
big
have
fellow.
Ebola. I'm a big old feller out here.
Big old feller shit now.
We don't have like African mosquitoes that can like give
carry
you
the
malaria.
Zika virus. Zika.
I wonder if the
what
emo's
hell?
still behind me. I can't see it. It's too dark to see nothing out here. I'll share my screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. There's like no sight out
Oh,
here. So like,
damn.
I'm gonna show y'all the window.
It's dark.
That's the window, right?
Is there any light pollution?
So right now, I can still see a little bit.
Yeah,
that's
we
just because
can't see
moonlight exists.
shit.
Y'all can't see nothing.
No, it is.
Yeah,
it is
no,
pitch
it's
black.
completely black.
So I can still see the I can still see everything around me just because I've been out here. My eyes have adjusted,
Yeah.
but like,
But is it
brother,
like?
it is almost pitch black.
Do you
like,
still have light pollution up there? Like, can you see up into the sky with the stars?
Oh, yeah.
Like it's
yeah,
all like
There's
clear.
no stars. Oh God, no.
No.
This is Florida.
Well, no,
All I
that
can
doesn't
see
matter.
stars.
It's as long as you're far enough away from like light and stuff, you'll be able to see right through. Because the
There's a
atmosphere
lot
doesn't
of-
have a color.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right. It only
see at
appears
least
blue
7.
to us like in the in the morning is because it's reflecting off light.
Yeah, it's reflecting
Yes,
light
sir.
of the oceans off of
Man,
that.
isn't science
Yeah, Mr.
cool?
White.
Yes,
Y'all seriously need to watch this show at some point, maybe.
No, I have not watched
So-
the meth show.
No, I said
need
you
to watch
need to at
Breaking
some
Bad,
point.
eh?
It's so fucking good.
I haven't
Baking
fallen into the
Brad.
Florida stereotype of being a meth head. I'm sorry.
Meth-induced war criminal.
Excuse
Except
me
that
as
they're
I
not
as
in
I
Florida, they're in New Mexico.
excuse me as I
Albuquerque.
huff meth, take
Excuse
my clothes off, and
me
punch a
while I
Walmart
kiss this
security
guy.
officer.
Albuquerque.
What?
Speaking of Albuquerque, my aunt and I were listening to Dateline NBC, bro. Such a good show.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Like
dude.
the podcast, dude. I love Dateline.
Reality
Chris
TV.
Hansen?
Oh my god.
Isn't that Chris
Huh?
Hansen?
Is
No,
Dateline NBC?
no.
what is that?
That's
I'm a
Chris
little
Hansen, that's To Catch a Predator.
to catch a predator.
Yeah, but that.
Catch EDB.
What? Wait, then who? Then who does
Dateline is
Dateline
about
NBC?
murders. I don't know.
Oh, I thought Dateline was
don't
like a
remember.
reality TV thing, like The
I
Bachelor.
thought that was.
No, it's like Forensic Files, but like an
Oh.
hour-long episode. It's so
Oh.
freaking cool.
Yeah.
So like we were just watching
Oh,
one,
Steve
right?
Morrison.
Yeah, so we were just watching one today on the ride home. So like
Fucking
this
retarded.
police
What the hell
officer
was I thinking about?
Ooh,
To Catch
okay.
a Predator with Hans.
Yeah,
Chris
but why did
Hansen.
I think those were the same thing?
Dude,
I don't know because they're dating little girls. And that's a line
Does
they're
that happen
crossing.
on
So
those shows?
Dateline. No, so with Dateline, like the
I'm
episode
sorry.
that I remember the most right now is that freaking this
Good.
police officer like frantically started calling 911's like my wife has been shot, yada yada. And so after a while it's like it starts breaking down the case throughout the years. And it was like no, it was like a super long
Those
case.
shows
It
are
took
the
a couple
best.
years to figure out. It's freaking awesome. So like it starts off saying oh this and that. It's like, oh, well, it was an apparent suicide, but the girl who shot herself is right-handed, and you could clearly see that the shooter was left-handed, so this might not have been a suicide as we thought.
Right.
And then they said the suicide note was written with only 3 words, even though she's a very like artistic and very creative person who would never like write such little. And she loved her children, so she wouldn't not write to her children if she was feeling depressed. And she was like the happiest she'd ever been. So they were like, yeah, something's off about this. Come to find out, it was actually like the husband, the officer, like killed her, and he had like 10 other girlfriends he was with at the same time. It was like freaking nuts from start to finish, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna go off somewhere else different, not on true crime, but like something else that happened on the realm of criminal stuff, which is kind of neat.
I committed a felony the other day.
Yeah, just go straight for it. Yeah, I took this gas can and I put it in the back of a pedestrian's car and I threw a match.
Eco boom.
No, so
Boom, boom.
recently, there's been like a bunch of Destiny 2 videos and stuff getting hit with like copyright infringement and a bunch of DMCA stuff. Apparently, Bungie, the company itself, found the person doing that. Turned out what they were doing was pretty much illegal, and there was like, then they were looking for the person responsible because they were using they were saying that Bungie was the one doing the copyright takedowns, and Bungie's like, oh hell no. So they found a YouTuber who's been doing that, and he was the one sending out all the DMCA takedowns of Destiny and stuff. So he got what do you call it? Like he looped Destiny 2 music to his channel, and they and Bungie went down after his channel. After 23 infringements, his channel was deleted.
Yowzers.
Yeah.
Hey, quick question. What time's the recording at? 40 minutes?
47.
Oh, thank God. I can only stay out here for so much
Is
longer.
that nerd? He's so gay.
Oh, dude, I need to tell you about freaking work.
Holy
So,
shrimp.
like, while I was
Shrimp.
at the vet's...
Uh,
yeah, while I was at the vet's
dude,
office, right?
You want to know how much that
Yeah.
Bungie is suing that guy for?
128 million.
$7.6 million in damages.
Oh, let's go.
God damn.
Because basically,
I was a little off.
he's been going and assuming the just taking down random videos, abusing YouTube's copyright infringement system. Because literally, anybody can do that,
Right.
which is one of the reasons why YouTube's copyright stuff is just so borked. Like,
Okay, let me
it's wrong. Anyways, you were saying about work. I saw that, like, how much they were suing him for, and it just made me go nuts. I'm like, what?
Joe, Chili, be quiet. Sorry. Dogs
Woof.
are yapping.
I
Oh,
heard
it's
a
because he's
woof.
home. Never mind. Yeah. Joe, Chili, go bark. Say hi. Bark, bark, bark.
If you
Go say hi to
wanna,
Dad. Sorry.
if you want us to cut it short, we can cut it short at like 50 minutes or
Oh, no, it's fine.
okay.
Yeah, I'll just let him know what I'm doing.
All right.
But yeah, so friggin' shoot. Yeah, so I was at work. I got to watch my aunt do surgeries because that's what she does now. She's not as much working in the clinic as she does most of the surgeries. She doesn't go in and talk to them as much because she's, busy cutting things open. So I was watching a lot of them. It is so interesting.
Ooh.
Like, so she had to like remove something. And she was like spaying one of the dogs. So it's like, so for guys it's neuter. I think like for girls it's called spay.
Girls is a spay,
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
is a
yeah.
neuter.
So she was spaying one of them, and just seeing the way like you had to move everything around and like cut everything is just so interesting, bro. Like, so like
Man
if
be
you're screaming,
standing in
I'm
the-
gonna go into a little bit of detail.
Man be
Where you, like,
standing in
do
there
the-
with a sandwich going, man.
I don't mind the details.
Dude, I was hungry, so like I was low-key about to grab some Pop-Tarts and just watch.
Man was about to grab one of the one of the dog organs. Sorry.
Yeah, I would never do that.
I mean, you cook it.
It's oh no.
So at that point, do you think
Oh.
anything could make you lose your appetite, or do you think like
Yes,
that's it?
anything with eyes, anything relating to eyes.
Like
the
could
Homelander
make
milk
you just
thing
like
bothers
stop
me still.
eating food.
Yeah, that would have to be something dealing with eyes. I could never do that.
Vinegar does that to me. Like the just raw smell of vinegar. Like I can handle looking at someone like split open.
Oh yeah.
Dislocating joints is like a little to look at, but it's not like I get queasy. It's just like ew.
Well, it's also like there's a difference between seeing it fake and seeing it real.
Oh
and
yeah.
seeing it off the video
But I
and seeing
mean-
it IRL.
But I mean, I've seen motorcycle crash people like blown open on the side of the road as people are like over top of them. Like it hasn't made me
Yeah.
go ew. Like I've seen like a dude. We were driving down this highway. Everyone had to go slow because it was like a highway, and they were stopping in the middle
Yeah,
because this dude
naturally.
had like his chest cavity was just open. Like he was hit bad, and stuff was on the
Ew.
floor. I'm like, oh no, this guy is definitely dead.
Wait, was that when we were riding home with mom from work and I was
Maybe.
like forced to look away?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it was that. We were both
shit.
really young there.
I
Yeah,
was
that,
really young. Yeah, I was
yeah,
like
that guy was like
at least 5.
opened like he got basically cracked like a glow stick. What it looked like. He just wasn't in half. It was just like stuff sticking out. He was just all over the place.
Fuck, dude. He must have been in so much pain.
He was probably dead by the time people got to him. If not, man's a trooper if he's still alive.
Oh, yeah,
If he
more than
survived
likely.
that, holy shit. He does not want to drive a motorcycle
That would have been
again
nuts.
if he survived. But like, let's turn the question back on you, Travis. What makes you queasy? Like, do you get queasy seeing that stuff or?
I'm trying to think. Not really,
No, not really.
but like, I'd say maybe like anything with like
Maybe the
bones
wrist.
snapping out of the body.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
and
that I can
also,
understand
yeah.
that. Yeah,
like
That's
like
understandable. Yeah.
it's not a compound fracture.
Compound
is it?
fracture. Yes,
Okay,
it is.
Yeah,
well, like
I swear
I'd
I
say
know my
like
science.
the yeah, like no, like I've definitely also seen my fair share of like fucked up shit. But like, and I've also never seen that happen in real life.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, me
I
either.
also the profession I want to go into, like I'm gonna be looking at fucking broken bones like daily.
Oh yeah, and then you're
Or,
gonna
like,
have to. You might
my
have,
daily.
and you depending on what you go for, you may have to handle it a little bit, as in like pull or push it, and they will be.
Yeah, that's why with the
Ooh.
one thing with so far with the vet stuff that's kind of yucky to me is like when I'm thinking about it, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have depending on what
Just
I do or how I do
dissociate.
it, I might have to be the one having to deal with the broken bones, dislocated, fracture, whatever, just fixing up the dogs.
But thankfully, the only handling I would have to do is like just put certain things in certain positions, and then
Oh, yeah.
that's
Yeah, it's like,
it. And
put
then
this
take a
here, bud.
fucking picture of
Yeah.
it, and then I'm like, okay, now you can send it to your doctor to actually be liable for
Yeah.
anything that happens to you.
Well, like
Yeah,
here,
just
I mean,
gonna take
I
a
went
picture,
through the
homie.
experience. I went through the experience of like them telling me to like put my hand in certain
Yup.
areas and like
Oh,
directions and whatever.
Yup.
It wasn't-
Oh, hated that.
It was bad, but not that bad.
well, see,
and-
So you know how
I-
my ankles don't turn
It
in,
didn't
right?
seem like it was that awful for the other person. Like to
you good, Travis?
what?
Oh, I thought my Discord died.
Oh, okay.
Whew, thank God.
You said it wasn't like you were talking about the other person and your mic cut.
I completely forgot
these-
what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say
These cicadas going wild, bro.
yeah. So I was gonna say like the doctor, mine was bad. Like my first initial X-rays were bad because I you guys know the viewers probably I don't think I've told them. I don't think I've told the viewers exactly where the bone
Right,
piece
right, yeah.
was.
Like not in detail.
Yeah, so
But you
like
That's what I
talked
was
about how
talking
you're, like,
about. Yeah, I
broke.
was saying that like as the technician, it didn't seem like it was that bad.
no, there
Like,
may have been
'cause you
another
literally
nurse
get
to
put
handle
behind a
people.
fucking
No, but
screen
being
and
the-
it's like that's like lead, or like you get like your own little room with all the machines and shit, and
Yeah, the thing that
you just tell
I
them to put
hate.
their hands in positions.
Yeah, the only thing I hate is like seeing the thing like forcing them in pain. So it's
Yeah,
like with me.
but you got to think about it
when-
this way, right? They're in pain
Well,
momentarily
no, I'm saying like
to
with
be
people.
better.
I'm talking about people.
Mhm.
So like whenever you had to take the X-rays, my ankles don't turn in. So it's like, get those ankles straight. I'm like, I can't, bro. He's like, well, try. I'm like, I can't, bro. So they'll like move my ankles in, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, thank you.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh,
Like,
I mean, like I remember. Having
Yeah, I
to-
remember when the
remember having
doctor
to, like,
popped your
move
knee
my-
back, bro. That
Well,
looked so.
move my
hurt.
wrist as much as
he,
I could.
he didn't pop
like,
my knee back.
It's,
He did something else.
It's just to get good photos of it to send to the doctor.
Yeah. Well, like with mine, right? When I first broke when my legs were first broken, essentially I had, you have the thigh bone and the shin bone, and then you have the
Femur.
floating well it's the femur, the patella, and then the shin bone. I don't
No,
remember.
that's the shin bone's not the femur.
Yeah, the femur is the
No,
one from
but
the
he said the thigh bone.
So thigh bone
Yeah.
is the femur.
The
then you
shin
have
bone is the tibia.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
Our
that's-
viewers aren't going to care. Or they won't have the
Yeah, no, but
capacity
James
of
said thigh bone,
knowledge.
hence why I said femur.
Femur
The
breaker.
fibia and tibia, or the fibula or tibia. I don't remember what they're called.
Essentially,
That works
if
for
any
your
of you
legs,
out there
right?
have played SCP Containment Breach, I
Femur
was the
breaker.
femur breaker. I broke my own femurs, the end portions by the kneecap, and so like
He quite literally shaved off part of the bone, like from
yeah,
the other
and so
part of the bone.
basically there was a piece of shaved bone in between the two bones, the thigh and shin bone. So like kind of like putting a
It was
it's
just
like if you had
low-key
a
grinding.
if you had like a set of cogs turning and you shoved a piece of wood in between the two and it just sort of got stuck. That's basically how it was with my legs, both of them. And so they had me on the X-ray table. I'm like, I can't move it, and they would force the leg to move, which would grind against the bone. And that was the first time I ever yelled outward in pain. That sucked so bad. Like, Dad came back in with my grandma's wheelchair after that, because this was before the surgeries and stuff, and like I was crying.
Fell.
It was not.
Yeah,
I
he
can
cussed me
imagine,
out
dude.
because I was genuinely like scared, and
Well,
I was
because
like, "Hey, yo, bro,
you
you
were-
good?"
because you
And
were a
just cussed me out, and I was like,
Travis can back me up on this. You were a little shit back then. 100%. You did not usually, like, when my legs gave out or whatever, you didn't usually come over to help me out. You came over to be evil, sort of. Not like evil, like horrible, but just you came over to be a dick and leave.
"Hey, but if my knees popped out of place, you would have done the same."
Yeah, I would have, but
Yeah.
but normally I'm a lot nicer than you when I come
That's
to
a
talking to you.
lie.
When I am
Oh,
talking to you, I'm
that's
much
a
nicer to
lie.
you. Yet again, there's a
Cap.
third person in here who can agree with me.
Travis, this man is a liar.
He doesn't even believe his own
mean-head.
story.
There's a reason that like I'm way meaner to you than I am to James, because I know that you'll be mean right back.
Mm-hmm.
James is like, "Dang, all right."
It's just part of our friendship. It's
Yeah.
part of our friendship to be a little bit mean to each other.
Yeah,
A
it's
little bit,
healthy.
dude.
It's
We
healthy.
will grind each other's gears to the max.
It's a healthy amount. And what you were saying, Brent, when you saw
It's
the
called character development.
the doctor didn't pop my knee back in, he was breaking the scar tissue. So because
Oh,
I was
I know
sitting
what he
in
was
the
doing, yeah.
because I was sitting in
Dr.
the
Malone
wheelchair.
tried to
Well,
do
see,
that to
that's
me,
the
and I almost
thing, though.
punched
I
him in
don't
the
want to
mouth.
become a doctor to have to do any of that shit. I just
Yeah.
need to take the pictures to send them to doctors.
So
That's
the other
all I
doctors
need.
can do that.
Exactly. So the other doctors can have the responsibility
Yeah.
of actually doing that shit.
To be fair though, that super helped my legs altogether. Like
And
it
with
sucked in the
the-
moment. Obviously, it's going to, but I mean, yeah,
you
what can
kind
you
of.
I wish I
like,
had
when,
your
like,
doctors
position
so
people's,
much.
like arms and legs and stuff for the X-rays. You just kind of tell them to move like as much as they can until it hurts, like
yeah.
to the point where they can't take it, and then
But
have them
sometimes
hold that as much as they can, and then take the photo.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work the best. And I had to hold like the things they needed in place so they could take the picture accurately. I had to hold them in place. Bro, what? I'm
I
sitting.
got an
Like the little
MRI,
plastic
bro.
pieces?
Yeah,
And I got to watch
those.
Lord
Yes.
of the Rings.
I had to bend my knee in the part where it was hurting the worst, and they pushed it further back to keep it there from sliding, and they had me hold in place the little plastic thing so they could capture the picture. Like, the one that goes behind the leg. So, like, or behind the area you're supposed to take the picture with. It was so
It's to give you a
difficult.
scale of reference.
Doctors are mean, man. That's why I want to be a vet, because vets aren't mean. Doctors are mean.
Well, you kind of got to dissociate if you're doing human
DVMs
stuff.
are not mean.
If you're working on humans, you kind of got to dissociate. But
Right.
I think we can let Brandon get back inside so he's not being eaten by mosquitoes. So
Oh, I feel fine. I'm desensitized by pain.
same.
That's
Tristan
actually
never
a
came
lie.
back. What a
I
fucking
know.
nerd.
What a fag.
What a little idiot.
What a faggot.
Woo!
I can say it.
What
He can say
a
it.
little
I'm
gear
allowed to say
grinder.
He's
it.
got
You
the
know
pass.
What an inconsiderate feller.
The feller.
What do they consider Philly?
You know, Mom, Paul, rest their
Tell him to come
soul.
over here.
They ain't
No,
gonna
no,
be
no, no,
happy
no, no, no,
about
no,
him.
No, 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 no. Tell him to come over here. I want to talk to him.
It's an hour and 1 minute.
Cool. Tell him to come here.
All right, hold on. Let me get him.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, you. You didn't even come back,
I need-
retard.
You tell him, boss.
Yeah, you.
Tell him.
You go get him, Tiger.
Of the channel. The hell you mean? Was I supposed to?
Brother.
No. You don't get it. If you don't show up, you don't get a picture. I don't need the picture.
Oh, man. You tell him, boy.
I'm running overtime
This is
here.
This is
All
saying
right,
in.
I'm erasing him from the banner. That's it.
All right, kick him off the channel. If this how it's going to be.
So I was going. I
I'll delete
will.
his podcast.
I'm erasing him off the banner.
Where's me on the banner, huh?
Yeah,
You ain't even had me yet.
I was going to, but I just hadn't had the time. I'm sorry.
Have me holding Travis delicately, please.
Did you
How do
ever
I-
give the thing to your coworker?
I was going
What?
to, yes. I didn't see his car, so I didn't think he was
Is
in.
it
So
finished?
it is. It's got the rough outline of the Higo face.
Okay, cool.
I just gotta like finish it off. I didn't see his car, so I didn't like hand it to him. And then he was actually in work, and I'm like, oh shit, he was there. So it's in my car right now. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this, like, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, download, do whatever you have to do on Spotify, whatever that is. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
This is y'all.